Christmas at the Holiday Inn is a pretty good film. And I have to say, when I read the description for this on IMDb, I kind of had to laugh because it just accurately sums up pretty much every Christmas romantic film. And this says that it's about an overachieving executive who quits her job just before Christmas and goes to her father's country inn to find some balance again. It sums up this film really well. But also most Christmas romance films are exactly that. An individual usually in some kind of corporate position or somebody climbing up the ladder of a creative career either quits or gets fired right before Christmas and they go back to their family home, usually a quaint little town or village, to reassess things. Absolutely perfect. The film itself is quite delightful. This was released in 2023. It's directed by Adam Wilson and Monika Gergelova, and I apologise if I've mispronounced that, and it's written by Lucia Chapman, and we have a cast including Tamla Kari, Anita Dobson, Mark Arnold, Colin Baker, Philip Martin Brown. Needless to say, this is a British film, and I'm very fussy when it comes to British films. I don't know why, but maybe it's because I prefer American films because that's somewhere I don't go to that often. Everything's new and exciting. Whereas when it's set in the UK, it's quite familiar. It's not quite as much of a journey elsewhere and escaping reality. But I also find that a lot of British films just feel not very well put together. But that's not the case here, I'm very pleased to say. And this is about our protagonist, Emma, who, as the description said, goes home to her father's inn, and the inn's not exactly doing as well as it once was, and that's a problem that she has to help her father try and resolve. And of course we have the romantic aspect there as well that I won't go into too much detail about. And of course, she's at a career crossroads and she tries to establish her next move there. And I won't say any more than that. I will say, though, it's a very well-written narrative. I thought the story was really engaging, really entertaining. The characters are all really likeable from the very beginning. It didn't take me any time at all to like them. And I don't know where this is filmed, but it is gorgeous to look at. They picked some really, really beautiful locations. Unfortunately, IMDb doesn't have that information. Okay, I decided to make the effort to actually Google it, and apparently it was filmed at Cheddar Gorge in Somerset, and if that's the case, absolutely beautiful. So, really nice location, definitely has a nice wintry Christmas feel to it. The narrative is very well handled. The characters, as I was saying, are all really likeable, and the performances are all very good as well, and things like lighting, camera work, music, absolutely brilliant, no problems there either. It's a really nice story. The characters are really likeable. It does often have a magical holiday feel to it, which is generally what I look for in a kind of Christmas, festive, holiday-themed film. So I was very happy with that as well. Needless to say, I'm quite impressed. And it's kind of restored my faith in British films. I feel so terrible as a British person saying that I don't watch a lot of British films, but I just generally haven't had the best luck with them unless they're huge, big budget films. But when it comes to smaller films and lower budget films, I just find that they're not, rarely at least, they're not that great. But actually, that was not a problem here at all. Christmas at the Holiday Inn was a great story, delightful cast and characters, nice Christmassy feel to it, and I'm very happy to recommend it. If it sounds like something that would appeal to you, then I'd say Christmas at the Holiday Inn is one that's definitely worth checking out.